Hey, what's going on, everybody? Josh Quinones here. So there have been leaks after leaks after leaks after leaks, even by Google themselves, leaking the Google Pixel 4 and Pixel 4 XL to come pretty soon. Now, it's going to be announced this month, October 15th, and there has just been tons of leaks for these devices. We pretty much know everything about them. So I kind of just want to go over everything that we know about these devices already, like I said, which is pretty much everything if the leaks are to be true. Now, I'm actually very excited for both of these devices because there is going to be some changes coming from the Pixel 3 and the Pixel 3 XL. And I want to go ahead and start off with the overall look of both devices. Now, they are going to be available in three colors. We have the Just Black, we have Clearly White, and then a new color called Oh So Orange, which I honestly think looks really nice, and I can't wait to see what it actually is going to look like in person. Now, there is rumored to be a fourth model, which is the Panda model. We have seen this in a previous Pixel device before. This one is going to be all white with all the edges around it being black. And then we're going to have that orange accent color, which I think looks really, really cool. So I'm really hoping that this rumor is true and they are going to come out with this model. Now, not only are these devices getting a new color, but they are also going to get a bit of a new design as well. So when we had the Pixel 3, we had a huge bezel on the top and the bottom. Then going to the Pixel 3 XL, we had a huge notch up top that just did not look pretty at all. A lot of people did not like the look of that phone. And you know, Google has never really been about the looks of their devices. They're more about the user experience, bringing us that stock Android experience into the device, giving it a nice, simple, clean look. While this year with the Pixel 4 and 4 XL, they have finally changed that. Now, a lot of people are still gonna say, oh, it looks outdated because you still have a bezel on the top and the bottom. It's not truly bezel-less like what we have on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus or Note 10 or the OnePlus 7 Pro, which is pretty much truly bezel-less, giving us that all-screen experience. But honestly, in my opinion, I think it actually looks really good, both the Pixel 4 and Pixel 4 XL. Even though it does have a small bezel on the top and the bottom, it definitely is not as big as the one that we had on the Pixel 3, and it doesn't have that ugly notch like we see on the iPhone still. So I think they actually did a pretty good job with the design on the Pixel 4 and 4 XL. Now, going to the back of both of these devices, we now have a two-camera setup coming from just one like we had on the Pixel 3 and 3 XL, with the main lens being a 12 megapixel dual pixel lens and then a second 16 megapixel telephoto lens. Now, a lot of people are probably going to try and say that they are copying Apple by the whole look of it because it does have that square camera cutout in the back, just like we see on the new iPhones. But in my opinion, I actually think it looks a little bit better. Yeah, it kind of looks the same, obviously, because it has the square cutout, but it does look a little bit smaller and a little cleaner as well. Obviously, we're going to have to wait and see how it looks in person, but from the pictures alone, the leaked pictures, I actually think it looks better. So when it comes to both of these devices, you're pretty much going to be getting the same phone, whether you get the smaller variant or the larger variant, because they both pretty much have the same specs and the same features, except of course when it comes to the battery size and the display size. So let's go ahead and go over some of the specs here. Now, when it comes to the smaller Google Pixel 4, you are going to get a smaller battery coming at a 2,800 milliamp battery and a 5.7-inch OLED Full HD 90 Hz display. Now, when it comes to the larger variant, the Google Pixel 4 XL, you are going to get a larger 3,700 milliamp battery and a 6.3-inch OLED Quad HD plus 90 Hz display. So there obviously is going to be some difference in resolution when it comes to the display, and then, like I said, battery life as well and size. Now, I think it's really cool that they are going to bring us a 90 Hz display, because this display that I use right here on the OnePlus 7 Pro, it's got that 90 Hz display as well, and it is just super smooth. I enjoy using it. So the fact that they're bringing this to the new Pixel 4 and 4 XL is absolutely amazing. I know a lot of people are going to love using this phone because of the display itself. It brings a super smooth experience. Now, both devices will come with the Snapdragon 855 processor, 6 gigabytes of RAM, and 64 or 128 gigabytes of storage. They'll both, like I said earlier, get the 12 megapixel dual pixel rear camera with a 16 megapixel telephoto lens. Now, they are also going to come with stereo speakers like we've seen before, and a super fast face unlock based off a leaked video that has made its way to the surface, and it looks crazy fast. Like, there's just no lag at all. You pick up the phone and it automatically opens as if you're not even using a lock screen. So the fact that they're going to bring us a face unlock that works this fast is actually really, really cool. Now, another new feature that has been leaked for both of these devices, and I think even leaked by Google themselves, if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong, but you will have the ability to just be able to wave your hand in front of your phone and perform different actions like switching music tracks, rejecting phone calls, dismissing alarms, and more. And if they can get this just right and be able to get it to work every time without missing, I think this is going to be a pretty cool feature, especially say you're eating at the table, your hands are full of food, someone's calling, you don't want to pick up your phone and touch it to answer or reject a call. All you got to do is just wave your hand over to reject it, boom, it's rejected, or wave it this way to answer it, maybe throw it on speaker, and boom, you are ready to go. Call is answered, you can start talking without actually having to pick up your phone and use it and get your dirty hands all over it. So in my opinion, I actually think it's a really cool feature. Now, actually just recently we had a leak that has revealed what they are saying is the new Google Assistant, which basically is just giving us a whole new look to the Google Assistant and making it a lot more simple to use. Now, one big thing I want to talk about when it comes to the Pixel 4 and the Pixel 4 XL are the cameras. You know, Google has always been great about putting some of the best cameras in their Pixel devices, if not the best cameras that you can get on any device, especially when it comes to portrait mode. And I know a lot of it has to do with software, because even on my mid-range Pixel 3a XL, I can take some of the best portrait shots on this device that come out so much better than a lot of other flagship devices out there right now. So you know that a lot of it has to do with software, and I can only imagine what they are going to do with the cameras on the new Pixel 4 and 4 XL, and it makes me so much more excited to get this device and start shooting photos with it. Now, there was actually another recent new leak showing a new camera feature that is going to come with these devices, which is going to be a dual exposure camera control, so you can be able to get the best picture possible when taking photos with these devices. So that makes me even more excited. I cannot wait. Now, when it comes to video quality, you know, video quality hasn't always been the best when it comes to Pixel devices. I mean, it's good, but it's just not one of the best out there when it comes to shooting video. So I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, that video quality has improved coming from the Pixel 3 and 3 XL. But overall, I am definitely looking forward to both of these devices. I am very excited for both of them. Can't wait to get my hands on them. Of course, all of this information we talked about is all based on leaks that have been put out there, so things could change come to the unveiling. Who knows, Google could just be trolling us with all these leaks that are being put out there and bring us something totally different at launch, which is going to be in New York on October 15th. But for now, like I said, I am very excited. Can't wait to see what they're actually going to bring to the table with these new devices. Y'all let me know your thoughts down in the comment sections below. Let me know what you're looking forward to the most when it comes to these new Pixel devices. If there's anything I forgot to mention, anything you'd like to know, like I said, just drop a comment down below. Thank you all so very much for watching. Don't forget to leave a huge thumbs up on this video if you did like it and find it helpful. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications so you don't miss out on any other future videos to come. But for now, this is Josh Quinones. I will see you on the next one. Peace out.